Hello and welcome back to Time for Gardening. If you've ever dreamed of transforming your backyard into a charming English cottage garden filled with rustic touches and delightful wildflowers, this video is just for you. Today we're exploring about beautiful and budget-friendly ideas that bring the timeless romance of the English countryside right to your own backyard. From vintage upcycled planters to whimsical garden paths, each idea is designed to inspire and help you create a space full of color, fragrance, and tranquility. So grab your favorite cup of tea, sit back, and watch until the end for a garden full of magical ideas you won't want to miss. A winding stone path bordered with fragrant lavender instantly transports you to the heart of the English countryside. Each step along the uneven stones feels like a gentle journey through a living painting, where soft purple blooms sway in the breeze, filling the air with calming scents. This simple addition brings both structure and romance to your rustic backyard, inviting peaceful morning strolls and quiet evening reflections. As the lavender matures, its silvery foliage provides year-round beauty, even after the blooms have faded. This timeless combination of stone and herb not only charms the senses but also attracts pollinators, making your garden a vibrant and lively haven throughout the season. Transform an overlooked garden corner into a carefree wildflower meadow bursting with color and life. This relaxed planting style requires little effort but offers endless joy, as daisies, poppies, and cornflowers bloom freely, painting the space with natural elegance. The ever-changing palette of wildflowers brings a sense of spontaneity, perfect for those who love untamed beauty. Beyond the visual delight, this wildflower haven becomes a sanctuary for bees, butterflies, and songbirds, creating a lively and melodic backdrop to your garden days. By letting nature take the lead, you celebrate simplicity and sustainability in the most beautiful way. Create a storybook moment in your backyard with a vintage iron bench tucked beneath a rose-laden arbor. The graceful curves of the bench pair perfectly with delicate rose blooms cascading overhead, offering a shaded retreat filled with romance and nostalgia. It's the ideal spot to enjoy your morning tea or lose yourself in a favorite novel. As the climbing roses arch gracefully above, their sweet fragrance drifts down with every passing breeze. Over time, this charming nook becomes a cherished part of your garden, where memories are made and peaceful moments linger long after the sun sets. Add a whimsical touch to your garden by turning vintage teacups into charming bird feeders. Suspended from a graceful tree branch, these delicate cups offer visiting birds a delightful resting place while adding a dash of English cottage whimsy to your outdoor space. It's a playful nod to tradition that warms the heart. With each fluttering bird that visits, your garden becomes a living tableau of joy and movement. Over time, this simple yet enchanting feature creates a lively focal point, connecting the beauty of nature with cherished household memories. Nothing says English cottage charm like a white picket fence draped in colorful blooms. Plant towering hollyhocks alongside dainty sweet peas, allowing them to tumble gracefully over the fence, their pastel petals glowing in the morning sun. This timeless combination brings a burst of cheerful color and fragrance to even the smallest spaces. As seasons change, the blooms continue their graceful display, turning your fence into a living canvas that delights from spring through summer. This simple upgrade creates a picture-perfect garden boundary that feels like a page torn from a classic countryside novel. Give old watering cans a second life as rustic flower planters brimming with vibrant blooms. Positioned along a garden path or nestled among the greenery, these charming relics tell a story of simpler times while adding a playful twist to your floral displays. Their weathered metal finish only enhances the cozy, lived-in feel of your cottage garden. Over time, the patina of these watering cans deepens, blending beautifully with surrounding plants. This creative touch transforms discarded items into cherished garden treasures, proving that beauty often lies in the most unexpected places. Build a charming herb spiral using reclaimed bricks, creating a compact and visually striking feature in your backyard. This spiral design maximizes planting space while adding a delightful rustic structure filled with aromatic herbs like thyme, rosemary, and sage. Each tier offers a new scent and texture, inviting you to explore and harvest as you wander. The spiral becomes a focal point that combines form and function, providing fresh ingredients right at your fingertips. Whether cooking a hearty meal or simply enjoying the earthy fragrance, this feature brings the practicality and romance of cottage gardening to life. Repurpose an old wooden ladder as a charming vertical flower display, perfect for showcasing colorful pots of foxgloves, campanulas, and trailing ivy. Leaned casually against a wall or garden fence, it adds rustic character and visual height to your planting arrangements. Each rung becomes a small stage for delicate blooms to shine. As seasons change, you can easily swap the pots for new plantings, creating ever-evolving displays that reflect the passing months. This simple structure turns forgotten corners into vibrant garden highlights with minimal effort and maximum charm. Create a serene oasis in the shady corners of your garden with lush ferns and broad-leaved hostas. These shade-loving plants thrive beneath tall trees or tucked behind garden walls, adding a cool, calming presence to your outdoor retreat. A stone bird bath or moss-covered bench completes the peaceful scene. Over time, this tranquil space becomes a favorite hideaway on warm afternoons, where the rustle of leaves and soft birdsong provide gentle background music. It's the perfect reminder that even the quietest spaces can hold the greatest beauty. Transform a simple garden shed into a picturesque focal point by letting clematis vines cover its walls and roof. The vibrant blooms create a living curtain of color that softens the structure's edges and invites admiration from every angle. With just a bit of patience, this humble shed evolves into a magical garden feature. As the clematis unfurls its petals each season, the shed becomes more than a storage space. it turns into a charming sanctuary that reflects the wild, romantic spirit of the English countryside. This transformation proves that beauty blooms brightest where you least expect it. Introduce a rustic charm to your garden fence by hanging wicker baskets brimming with cheerful violas and trailing ivy. These simple yet elegant displays break the monotony of plain fences, adding delightful pockets of color at eye level. The natural texture of the baskets perfectly complements the wild, carefree beauty of cottage blooms. With every change of season, refresh the baskets with new plantings to keep your garden lively and engaging. This low-cost, creative idea brings vertical interest to small spaces while capturing the nostalgic essence of English garden tradition. Craft a magical garden entrance by building a rustic wooden arbor adorned with twining roses and twinkling fairy lights. As the sun sets, the soft glow of the lights transforms your garden into a cozy, romantic retreat. This enchanting feature creates the perfect backdrop for evening gatherings or quiet moments under the stars. Over time, the climbing roses will envelop the structure in lush greenery and vibrant blooms, enhancing the fairy tale ambience. This timeless garden feature blends beauty and warmth, making every evening stroll a memorable experience. Turn broken clay pots into an artistic flower tower that brings vertical charm to your garden. Stacked carefully to form a spiral, each level bursts with colorful blooms and cascading greenery. This creative solution repurposes damaged pots into a captivating garden centerpiece. As the flowers spill over the edges and soften the broken lines, the tower becomes a symbol of resilience and beauty. This upcycled display stands proudly among your garden beds, proving that even imperfections can become sources of inspiration. Line your garden path or doorstep with old boots transformed into quirky planters. Each worn pair holds a playful surprise of marigolds, petunias, or trailing ivy, bringing a touch of humor and nostalgia to your outdoor space. This whimsical display invites smiles and curious glances from every visitor. With each season, the boots weather beautifully, blending seamlessly with the rustic surroundings. These charming planters remind us that creativity knows no bounds, and every forgotten item can find new life in the garden. Create a storybook path through your garden using wood slices as stepping stones. Their natural rings and varied textures add warmth and character to every footstep, guiding visitors through wildflower beds and fragrant herb patches. This eco-friendly path feels soft underfoot and perfectly complements the rustic charm of your backyard. Over time, the wood blends beautifully with moss and ground covers, creating a magical woodland atmosphere. This simple addition transforms any garden stroll into a delightful adventure filled with natural beauty. Add a touch of vintage charm by turning an old window frame into a delicate garden trellis. Fastened to a fence or wall, it offers sturdy support for climbing nasturtiums and sweet peas. As the vines weave through the frame, bright blooms create a living tapestry of color and life. This charming focal point brings architectural interest to your garden, blending the old and new in a seamless display. It's a simple, budget-friendly idea that beautifully embodies the whimsical spirit of the English cottage garden. Bring sweet simplicity to your garden by planting wild strawberries in rustic terracotta pots. These charming fruits offer a delightful combination of beauty and function, with their delicate white flowers and juicy red berries. Group the pots on a sunny step or garden bench for easy harvesting and a lovely visual display. As the strawberries ripen, they invite playful moments of picking and tasting fresh from the plant. This edible garden feature blends nostalgia with practicality, offering delicious rewards from the most charming corner of your backyard. Invite vibrant life into your garden by creating a butterfly haven filled with Buddleia, Echinacea, and yarrow. These nectar-rich blooms attract fluttering visitors, transforming your garden into a lively dance of color and movement. Each flower head becomes a resting spot for butterflies, adding a sense of wonder and joy. Beyond their beauty, these hardy plants thrive with minimal care, making them ideal for a low-maintenance, eco-friendly garden. This lively corner becomes a constant reminder of the delicate balance between nature and beauty. Create a peaceful sanctuary beneath a sturdy old tree by hanging a rustic wooden swing from its branches. Wrapped with trailing ivy or soft floral garlands, the swing invites quiet moments of reflection and childhood nostalgia. It becomes a perfect spot to sway gently while enjoying the sights and sounds of your blooming garden. As the seasons change, this charming swing remains a beloved fixture, blending seamlessly with the garden's evolving beauty. It's a simple pleasure that transforms ordinary afternoons into unforgettable memories. Craft a raised garden bed from tumbled stones to showcase classic cottage perennials like delphiniums, phlox, and geraniums. The irregular shapes of the stones create a natural, informal border that highlights the vibrant colors and soft textures of your blooms. This rustic feature brings a grounded, earthy charm to any garden space. As the flowers mature and spill over the edges, the raised bed becomes a cascading display of color and fragrance. This effortless blend of structure and softness creates a harmonious balance between wild beauty and timeless design. Turn a simple garden gate into a delightful piece of art by painting it with charming floral motifs. Soft pastel colors and delicate vine patterns bring a playful and inviting touch to your garden entrance. This small detail creates a warm welcome, setting the tone for the rustic beauty that lies beyond. Over time, the weathered paint adds character, blending perfectly with the garden's natural surroundings. This creative addition transforms a functional element into a focal point that reflects the whimsical spirit of the English cottage garden. Introduce a sense of discovery into your garden with a low hedge maze crafted from lavender or boxwood. These tidy pathways lead visitors through fragrant corridors, creating moments of surprise and delight at every turn. The subtle scent of lavender lingers in the air, adding a calming ambience to the experience. As the hedges grow fuller and more defined, the maze becomes a playful yet elegant feature that encourages exploration. Whether enjoyed by children or adults, this charming addition adds structure and romance to any rustic backyard. Stack vintage milk crates to create an eye-catching floral display that adds height and texture to your garden. Each crate holds a variety of colorful blooms and trailing vines, transforming an ordinary corner into a vibrant focal point. The weathered wood brings a touch of history and rustic charm to your outdoor space. This flexible design allows you to rearrange and refresh the crates with new seasonal plantings, keeping your display lively and ever-changing. It's a creative way to blend function and beauty while celebrating the simplicity of cottage garden style. Construct a cozy pergola with a rustic tin roof, providing a shaded retreat perfect for relaxing on warm afternoons. Hang colorful baskets filled with fuchsias, verbena, and trailing ivy from the beams, creating a cascading canopy of blooms. The soft clinking of the tin roof in the breeze adds a soothing soundtrack to your peaceful escape. As sunlight filters through the leaves and flowers above, this pergola becomes a cherished gathering spot for family and friends. It's a welcoming space that combines practical shelter with the enchanting beauty of hanging gardens. Give old windows new life by building a charming mini greenhouse to nurture your favorite plants. This cozy structure provides the perfect environment for growing herbs, seedlings, and delicate flowers while adding a touch of vintage charm to your garden. The sunlight streaming through the glass panes creates a warm and inviting space for your green treasures. Over time, this small greenhouse becomes a beloved feature where the joys of gardening meet the satisfaction of upcycling. It's a practical and beautiful solution that reflects the resourcefulness and charm of a true cottage garden. Frame your garden path with a rusted iron arch covered in the delicate blooms of morning glory vines. Each morning, the fresh blossoms greet you with their vibrant colors, turning a simple stroll into a magical experience. The aged metal adds an authentic rustic touch, blending effortlessly with the soft beauty of the flowers. As the seasons pass, the vines twist and turn around the arch, creating a living gateway that marks the transition from one garden space to another. This enchanting feature invites both exploration and quiet reflection in equal measure. Craft a peaceful woodland corner by arranging moss-covered rocks as natural seating, surrounded by lush ferns and wild mushrooms like wood bluets. This shaded retreat offers a cool, refreshing escape on warm days and a cozy spot to enjoy the quiet beauty of your garden. As the moss thickens and ferns grow fuller, this hidden nook takes on an almost magical quality. It's a tranquil space where the harmony of nature invites you to slow down, breathe deeply, and savor life's simplest pleasure. Design a sunken garden bed surrounded by low stone walls and overflowing with wild blooms like cosmos and zinnias. This lowered planting area creates a sense of intimacy and seclusion, drawing the eye inward and making the space feel like a hidden floral treasure. As the wildflowers sway gently in the breeze, the sunken garden becomes a lively centerpiece that changes with the seasons. It offers a quiet retreat where vibrant colors and soft fragrances create an atmosphere of rustic enchantment. Incorporate a functional yet beautiful water feature by guiding rainwater through a decorative copper rain chain into a whiskey barrel planter. This charming setup not only helps with drainage, but also adds a soothing sound to your garden during gentle showers. The barrel planter can be filled with vibrant water-loving plants like irises or marsh marigolds. With each rainfall, this feature becomes a living symbol of sustainability and rustic elegance. It's a perfect blend of form and function, enhancing both the beauty and utility of your backyard retreat. Place a vintage bicycle along your garden path and fill its front basket with a colorful arrangement of seasonal flowers. This whimsical display adds a playful touch to your outdoor space, capturing the carefree spirit of countryside living. The weathered frame and soft blooms create a perfect balance of nostalgia and charm. As the seasons change, refresh the basket with new blooms, ensuring that this eye-catching feature remains a joyful highlight of your rustic backyard. It's a simple, heartwarming way to celebrate the beauty of life in full bloom. Thank you so much for joining me on this charming garden journey. I hope you found plenty of inspiration to start creating your own rustic backyard oasis with wildflowers and low-cost ideas. Remember, even the smallest touches can bring big character to your garden. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for more cottage garden inspiration, and don't forget to leave a comment below. I'd love to hear which idea was your favorite. Until next time, happy gardening and stay blooming.